Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and collectors from around the world. Today, we're going to explore a very meaningful and interesting Australian commemorative coin that connects money with history, progress, and social change. This is the Australia $1 coin issued in 2003 to mark the 100th anniversary of women's suffrage in New South Wales. A coin that carries not only monetary value, but also a powerful message about equality and democracy. To begin with the history behind this coin, we need to go back to the early 1900s in Australia. In 1900, 3 women in New South Wales achieved a major milestone in their long struggle for voting rights and political participation. This moment was part of a wider movement across Australia, where women fought for equal rights, recognition, and a voice in shaping their society. The 2003 commemorative coin was released exactly 100 years later to honor that achievement. It stands as a tribute to the courage and determination of the women who helped change the course of Australian history and strengthen democratic values for future generations. Now, when we look at the coin's design and composition, we see that it follows the standard specifications of Australian $1 coins. It is made from aluminium bronze, a durable metal alloy that gives the coin its distinctive golden appearance. This material is widely used in circulation coins because it is resistant to wear and corrosion, which helps the coin maintain its condition over time. The coin's design typically includes symbolic imagery representing women's suffrage, often featuring figures or motifs that highlight strength, unity, and progress. The inscription marks the centenary year, making it instantly recognizable as a commemorative issue rather than a standard circulation dollar. In terms of condition, the value of this coin is highly influenced by how well it has been preserved. A very fine condition means the coin has seen some circulation, but most of its main details remain clear and attractive. The design is still sharp enough for collectors to appreciate, although there may be light wear on high points due to handling over the years. Coins in this condition are still very collectible, especially for those who enjoy building historical or themed collections. When it comes to collector demand, this coin holds a steady place in the market. Commemorative coins from Australia often attract interest because they combine everyday currency with important historical themes. The women's suffrage coin is especially appealing to collectors who focus on social history, gender equality milestones, and Australian heritage coinage. While it is not considered extremely rare, its historical significance keeps it consistently in demand among both beginner and experienced collectors. Looking at the current market value in today's conditions, the 2003 Australia $1 women's suffrage coin in very fine condition generally remains close to its face value in circulated form, often ranging from around $1,030,000 to $1,045,000 depending on the buyer and market timing. However, in some collector circles or online marketplaces, well-preserved examples or those with stronger visual appeal can reach slightly higher prices, sometimes up to $250,000 to $75,000. Proof versions or uncirculated coins, if found in original mint packaging, can be significantly more valuable, especially if kept in pristine condition. For collectors who are interested in coins like this, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, always handle coins carefully by the edges to avoid fingerprints and scratches, as even small marks can reduce long-term value. Second, storing coins in protective holders or albums helps maintain their condition and prevents environmental damage. Third, it is always a good idea to learn about the history behind each coin, because understanding its background adds emotional and educational value beyond just the price. Lastly, patience is important in coin collecting. Values may not rise quickly, but over time, well-preserved commemorative coins often gain more appreciation as historical interest grows. In conclusion, the Australia $1 2003 women's suffrage commemorative coin is much more than just a piece of currency. It is a reminder of a powerful moment in history when women gained an essential democratic right in Australia. Its aluminium bronze composition, meaningful design, and historical background make it a respected piece among collectors. While its current market value in very fine condition remains modest, its true worth lies in the story it represents and the message it continues to carry. For collectors and history enthusiasts alike, This coin is a positive reminder that even small objects can hold big stories. And those stories are what make coin collecting such a rewarding journey. Next up, today, we're talking about the 2008 Australian $1 coin, released to honor the 100th anniversary of Scouts Australia. This coin is more than metal. It represents generations of young people learning skills, building character, and embracing the outdoors. And if you have one in very fine condition, you're already holding something quite special. Let's begin with the history behind this beautiful coin. The year 2008 marked 100 years since the Scouting movement began in Australia, inspired by the global movement founded by Baden-Powell. To celebrate this milestone, Australia released a commemorative $1 coin featuring a unique and meaningful design. On the reverse side, you'll see the iconic Scouting emblem surrounded by figures representing unity and teamwork. The design reflects the values of Scouting friendship, resilience, and growth. The obverse side carries the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as seen on Australian currency of that era. This coin instantly became a symbol of national pride and a tribute to a respected organization. Now, let's talk about the condition of your coin, which is described as very fine. This is an important detail because condition plays a huge role in determining value. A very fine coin shows moderate wear from circulation, but all major details remain clear and visible. The design elements, such as the Scouting emblem and lettering, are still well defined, although you may notice some smoothing on the high points. It tells a story it has been used, handled, and passed along, yet it still preserves its identity beautifully. For collectors, this level of preservation is quite respectable and desirable, especially for commemorative issues. Moving on to the background and composition, the Australian $1 coin is made from aluminum bronze, giving it that distinctive golden color. It has a diameter of and a weight of. The coin's sturdy composition ensures durability, which is why even circulated coins often remain in decent condition. The edge is reeded, adding both texture and security against counterfeiting. This combination of design and material makes it not only visually appealing, but also long-lasting, which is a key factor in its continued popularity among collectors. When it comes to collector demand, this coin holds a steady and positive position in the market. Commemorative coins like this one are always appealing because they mark important historical events. The Scouts Australia centenary is particularly meaningful, not just in Australia but worldwide, as Scouting is a global movement. Collectors who focus on Australian coins, commemorative issues, or Scouting memorabilia often seek this piece. While it may not be considered extremely rare, its theme and historical significance keep demand consistent. And as more people become interested in collecting meaningful coins rather than just rare ones, pieces like this continue to gain attention. Now let's discuss the current market value. A 2008 Scouts Australia $1 coin in very fine condition typically ranges between $2,045,000 to $345,000 in today's market. The value can vary depending on factors such as overall appearance, demand at the time of sale, and whether the coin is part of a complete collection. If the coin were in uncirculated or mint condition, the value could be slightly higher. But even in very fine condition, it remains a collectible item with steady worth. It's not just about the price, it's about the story and meaning behind it, which often matters more to collectors. For those who are collecting or thinking about starting, this coin offers a great opportunity. One important tip is to always store your coins properly. Use coin holders or albums to protect them from scratches, moisture, and dust. Avoid cleaning your coin, as this can actually reduce its value. Instead, keep it in its natural state. Another helpful tip is to learn about the history behind each coin you collect. When you understand the story, your collection becomes more than just a set of coins, it becomes a journey through time. And finally, consider connecting with other collectors or communities, as sharing knowledge can help you grow and discover hidden gems. As we come to the conclusion, the 2008 Australia $1 Scouts Australia coin stands as a wonderful blend of history, craftsmanship, and meaning. Even in very fine condition, it holds both sentimental and collectible value. It reminds us of a century of Scouting achievements and continues to inspire collectors around the world. Whether you are collecting for passion, investment, or curiosity, this coin is a positive addition to any collection. It shows that even everyday currency can carry extraordinary stories, and sometimes the real value lies far beyond the number stamped on its surface. Next up, today we are diving into a fascinating and meaningful piece of Australian currency, the Australia $1 coin released in 2001 to celebrate the International Year of Volunteers. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it represents appreciation, dedication, and the spirit of people who give their time to help others. The story of this coin begins in the year 2001, when the United Nations declared it the International Year of Volunteers. Australia joined this global celebration by issuing a special commemorative $1 coin to honor volunteers and their contributions to society. This coin stands out because it carries a deeper message beyond its monetary value. It reflects unity, kindness, and the importance of community service, making it emotionally valuable for collectors as well. When we talk about this condition of this coin, the one we are discussing today is in very fine condition. This means the coin has been circulated, but it still maintains clear details. You can still see the design elements quite well, although there may be some light wear on the highest points. For collectors, a very fine coin is a great balance between affordability and quality, making it attractive for both beginners and experienced numismatists. Looking closely at the background and design, the coin features symbolic imagery representing volunteering and community spirit. The reverse side design is thoughtful and meaningful, capturing human connection and cooperation. The standard obverse side displays Queen Elizabeth II, as was common on Australian coins of that era. The coin is made using aluminum bronze, which gives it that distinct golden color. Its composition includes copper, aluminum, and nickel, making it durable and resistant to corrosion over time. The coin has a standard weight of and a diameter of, which is typical for Australian $1 coins. Now let's talk about collector demand. This particular coin has a steady demand in the collector market. While it is not considered extremely rare, it holds strong appeal due to its commemorative nature and the meaningful theme behind it. Coins that celebrate global events or social contributions often attract collectors who value history and storytelling, not just rarity. The International Year of Volunteers coin fits perfectly into that category, making it a desirable addition to many collections. As for the current market value, a 2001 International Year of Volunteers $1 coin in very fine condition typically ranges between $275,000 to $375,000, depending on the market, buyer interest, and slight variations in condition. While this may not seem very high, the true value lies in its significance and collectability. In higher grades like uncirculated condition, the price can go even higher, especially if the coin is well preserved with minimal marks. For collectors who are interested in adding this coin to their collection, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. Always check the coin carefully for authenticity and condition before purchasing. Look for clear details in the design and avoid coins with heavy scratches or damage if you are aiming for long-term value. Storing your coin properly is also very important. Use coin holders or albums to protect it from moisture, dust, and physical damage. If possible, try to collect coins with historical or emotional significance like this one, as they tend to remain popular over time. In conclusion, the Australia $1 2001 International Year of Volunteers coin is a beautiful and meaningful collectible. It may not be the most expensive coin in the market, but it carries a powerful message about humanity and service. For collectors, it offers a wonderful opportunity to own a piece of history that celebrates kindness and community spirit. Whether you are just starting your coin collection or adding to an existing one, this coin is definitely worth considering. Next up, today we are diving into a fascinating and meaningful coin from Australia, the $1 coin released in 2011 to commemorate the Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting 2011. This coin is not just currency, it is a small piece of history that represents unity, diplomacy, and international cooperation, all captured in a beautifully designed collectible. Let's begin with the story behind this coin. In 2011, Australia hosted one of the most important international gatherings known as the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, often called. Leaders from across the Commonwealth nations came together in Perth to discuss global issues, strengthen relationships, and shape the future. To mark this prestigious event, the Royal Australian Mint released the special $1 coin, making it both a commemorative piece and a symbol of global unity. Now, when we talk about the condition of this coin, we are focusing on a very fine example. A very fine condition coin means that, although the coin has been in circulation and shows some wear, the main design elements are still clear and strong. The details, such as inscriptions and central motifs, remain visible, making it attractive to collectors who appreciate coins with history but still good visual appeal. This balance between age and clarity adds character to the coin and makes it even more interesting. Looking at the design and composition, the coin follows the standard Australian $1 specifications. It is made from aluminum bronze, which gives it that distinctive golden color. The coin weighs approximately and has a diameter of about. On the reverse side, the design reflects the theme, often incorporating symbolic elements that represent unity and cooperation among nations. The obverse side features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as was standard for Australian coins of that era. The overall design is simple yet meaningful, making it a great addition to any collection. Now let's talk about collector demand, which is an important factor in determining value. Commemorative coins like this one tend to attract collectors who are interested in historical events and limited edition releases. While this coin is not extremely rare, its connection to an important global meeting gives it a special place in collections. Many collectors look for coins like this to complete their sets of Australian commemorative issues, or to own a piece of international history. Over time, as more people become interested in such themes, demand can gradually increase. When it comes to the current market value, a 2011 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting $1 coin in very fine condition generally holds a modest but respectable value. In today's market, this coin is typically worth around $375,000 to $388,000 depending on its exact condition, shine, and collector interest. While it may not be extremely high in price, its real value lies in its historical significance and its steady appeal among collectors. For those who are collecting or planning to start, this coin offers a great opportunity. One helpful tip is to always store your coins properly in protective holders or albums to maintain their condition. Avoid cleaning the coin harshly, as this can reduce its value. It's also a good idea to keep an eye on market trends and collector communities, as interest in commemorative coins can grow over time. Building a collection is not just about value, it's about passion, learning, and preserving history. As we come to the conclusion, the Australia $1 2011 coin stands as a beautiful reminder of global unity and cooperation. Even though its market value may be moderate today, its historical importance and collector appeal make it a meaningful piece to own. Coins like this tell stories that go beyond money, connecting us to events that shaped the world. So whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, this coin is definitely worth your attention. It carries history in your hand and offers a positive reminder of how nations can come together for a better future.